Welcome, listeners, once again to LENZO'S MEMOIRS, a history podcast, podcasting from Nigeria, recording things, in the present for memory, for history. And today, on my memoirs, I revisit ASU, but not just only ASU as a union. I'm discussing unionism. Now, I really do not know what the law books say, but I have this understanding based on my own humanity. And please, let's check our spirituality together. Based on the humans we are and the spirits we are as humans. It doesn't simply make sense. Now, Professor Emmanuel Shodeke, or whatever they call the president of ASU's name, has been a man that I really do not know how he got to that position. He does not understand the basic, innate, I don't even know. Look, I have a bias. Because he has been the president all through this period. And I really don't know why they are even going to ask him as if he's someone that has any kind of knowledge. This is the same ASU that held Nigerian youths to ransom because they said Buhari must pay them with utas, a platform to pay themselves, that they were special. This is the same ASU. They did not go to class despite living in the campuses that was built by our own money, our sweat, our hustle that they built them for us. Stagnated the growth of Nigerian youths for years. Stagnated it. The courts, Nigerian youths, I bet may never happen again. Flog them out. What nonsense is this? Now, the federal government is now increasing the fares, the school fees based on, you understand, the need of the nation. ASU is now coming now that it is detrimental to the development of the youth. Based on what knowledge? Olori Buruku. Based on what ignorance? When you wanted to collect money, you did not think of the youth. When government is now saying now that based on reality, and you people always asking for money, that they want to increase the money. The same Professor Emmanuel Shodeke, whatever they call his name, has now come. He is now saying federal government collecting money now, you understand, is detrimental to the progress of the youth. Please, unionism is a representation of your workforce. It is not a cartel of evildoers. You do not become government. Autonomy is self-governance. And that governance must still be accountable. What they mean by self-governance, it is not every day that government dives into, but you relate with government. Your autonomy does not become a sovereignty. Your utterances must, it must show knowledge, not all these ignorances you are going about. Some of them they appear on TV stations more than in classrooms. Do you know the debacle you have taken? Do you know the debacle we've gone through at the hands of ASU? Now, all these unions you please understand. And I think it's high time we start to have substitute positions for all these other positions to these jobs we give. Now, we Nigerians, they give una the job. It is our own earnings, our own taxes that they use to fund those infrastructures. The fact that you work there does not make us your slaves. You are finding out where a union, because they collected a letter, they went to switch off the light in Nigeria. Are you people mad? As we are in Calabar, I don't even know whether they resolved it. They said because they kidnapped their colleague, they will not go to work. What nonsense is this? Why are you playing with the work? And you know that it's an application of a lot of millions before you got the job. You will not get the job. You will now say you have sworn an oath of allegiance to a union, of which that the infrastructures are for, we have to beg you to do anything. Guy, if the money no do, you resign. There's really nothing like if you don't. Look, the welfare of Nigerian workers is utmost. But it is based on discussions, not on agidio, not being agidi paso. Because it's becoming unbecoming. I'm not understanding. What nonsense is this now? Everything the union just comes in. We have powerful unions. Let me tell ASU. Let me tell the medical unions. You understand? The percentage of people in Nigeria that you attend to is actually very small as a union. By the time you talk of market women and all that, they are much larger than you now. Even for organizers. And based on the organization, if organizer unions should decide to go on strike, not to touch anything, Lagos will feel am. You go know say tires plenty wey they pump in a day. But you guys that are in these specialized sections like medicine and all this formal sector, every small thing, if cold too much, now say I no go do one thing, all of us now start to suffocate. Are we begging you? See, guy, please, if anybody not fit, man or woman, once you know that job, you understand, does not favor you, you understand, once deliberations are going on, you continue working. If by peradventure that at the end of the day it still doesn't favor, please, a resignation letter suffices. Free us, free our infrastructure, please, is utmost importance. Because we cannot continue in error. It's a new time. They are looking for new dynamics. I understand that. But while this is going on, it must be true, based on true discussions, very robust discussions of realities, not your selfish beliefs. They talk, you just talk like this. He is never talking about the matter, he's always talking about every matter other than the matter. When you have an idea that is different to the same matter from different perspectives every time, then you are not intelligent. When they came up with student loans, ASU came, they don't want student loans. They came up with increased fees, you don't want. What nonsense is this now? Is autonomy now the one that is actually confusing you, that you are taking your sovereignty? Please, as much as possible, man, discuss. Don't start to hand out instructions. You are not government. And all of us are not in your campus. What nonsense? You are not concerned about the youth. Professor Emmanuel, thank God I can't provide your name very well. Stupid idiot. I'm calling you a fool. They held Nigerian youth for years. Some of them gave birth, they couldn't go back to school. You are not talking of, say, you are not fighting for Nigerian youth at this time. The court is telling them that they didn't work and they wanted to go collect the money. You are doing 419. You are not saying that we shouldn't collect money from who? Please, education is not free. Education is not free. And yes, right to education does not really mean that everybody will actually have a degree. It is not the end of the world, because there are other kinds of degrees. And look, like Zinoleski call them, life go teach you past professor, Joe. Leave other one of all the knowledge they get, waiting be for streets. Nigerian youths that are abandoning the certificates and looking for real work to do to make money. You are now giving them sense. You are now saying that if they don't do this, what's the value of the sense you are giving them? Third fund, they will collect money. We don't see anything. They'll just be talking. You have a right. You get one place where we don't write. They don't write our future down for you to be your idiot. Are you people crazy? Look, all the unions, they are most important. They are very important. But we humans, we Nigerians are more important. We are more important. I will never stop saying it. Look at New Pen. We know the powerful unions. Not all you legbearers are always making noise. Please substitute positions. If it tire you, make you go look for another job. They do as you say, when they burn them, they stamp that job on top of their head. And once they get the job. The security is not making you arrogant. The security of the federal government job is what is causing the arrogance. They want to build an airport. They will say they will not be. Who made you? Who made you because you're a union? They want to direct our affairs because they employ you. Who made you? They employ you. Who now made you the director of the national affairs? Look at. We want to do Nigerian Air. They are frustrating it. They are going to. What is the court deciding? The judges should know they represent us. They don't represent themselves and anybody's humanity. You can imagine the stupid judge that went to judge now that what do you call that? Okupe should pay us a dime, a small change inside our money that he has eaten, and that's a judgment. And she's meant to be sensible. See. Formal and informal sector now dey. And the informal sector now they generate the money for Nigeria. Please, the formal sector people should respect themselves. Nobody is worshiping anybody. Nobody is worshiping anybody. If you like, don't go read your book with 1 billion for America. When you come here, on a street, now they run out. Everybody is just talking to everybody. Everybody just doing what they want. They're just saying. No, governance is even making sense now. But all these unions, please, because we are now shaking all of us day together. Not be only they buy. You go use your sense, new guy. There's no use of the knowledge of the professors if they cannot turn it to something tangible. They should stop making noise. If we have a problem, there are people that are making energy from steam, energy. They should pick one and do job. Everything, give them money. Every small thing, everything. Come, how many years does ASU used to have a president? That guy, yeah, you don't tell now. How many years is meant to be? The guy has not pulled them anywhere, and they are still following him. Corporate news people, they all call him, and all of them. They should stop calling the same person all the time, Joe. They all call AFUSU president, and so one of them come say he's going to war with federal government. You they mad? You know those with gallant they behind federal government. Now our money, see, I tell you, you say they don't increase tax now. Now our money, any money anybody collect, anywhere you work, come on, value for the money must show. We're not there, come on, no time to waste time, no time to waste time. Everybody write the red, or in the days of sense now we do like this. I beg, now that your sense, use me. Talk is cheap. Hope you guys have enjoyed it.